Weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Butler against Hachimura. Butler can't get it to go. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Every NBA season has its ups and downs through the year, Clark. Must be hard to stay focused through all that.
Yeah, you're speaking the truth there because, one, the external factors are ever present. Noise from the outside. But also, you're in your own head more than anybody else. So being able to stay focused is critically important. And it's a mental discipline, and it's something that players have to work at.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
Ayton hits them both. Here's Moody. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Green with a screen on Doncic. And here's Curry for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here are the Lakers now. Doncic outside. James inside. Green covering from down low. James can't get it to go. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And it's Butler with the jam.
Boy, if you want to stop Jimmy Butler, you got to bring all-out effort. I mean, this guy loves to compete.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
The Lakers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Doncic outside. Doncic is doubled. James passes to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Here's Reeves. Following the score by Golden State. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Porzingis. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now here's Curry. and he lays it up and in. Curry's got his second bucket on the night.
They're really working the paint now.
Lakers trail by 4. Doncic passes to Reeves. Here's the pick. From behind the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. And here are the Warriors now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Outside Moody. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. Fires top of the key. And Stephen Curry again. Curry's got 6.
I just love the ball movement.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Doncic outside. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down, that's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Lakers trail by 7. Hachimura outside. Curry against Doncic. Pass to Reeves. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta.
Coming right back with his own. Austin Reeves with the confident response.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. And here's Butler. 6 to shoot. 4-3. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Hachimura, the pass to James. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Golden State. They're on an 18-7 run. James with a steal. The shake. Here he goes. And James throws it down.
Well, he seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. So it's the Warriors now, following the score by the Lakers. Back to Curry, puts up a 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Here's James. Doncic outside. Back to James. Out to Hachimura. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hachimura's got 5 points.
Not the guy you expect to knock down the answer 3, but Rui was ready to get it done.
Outside Moody. Pass to Butler. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Left side Reeves. Driving inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Putting his head down and going to work. I love that intensity from Reeves.
The Warriors lead by 3. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Laravia is subbed in for Reeves. Melton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Moody. Here's Melton. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. Pass to Porzingis. Green for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James outside. And here's Doncic. Out to James. Pajemski with it. Laravia covering. Down low. Melton uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Warriors lead by 5.
You know, he may lack size, but Melton's an effective scorer inside. He plays bigger than he is.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back over to you, Brian.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Now, here is James. A 38-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia. Right side, Pajemski. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Marcus Smart's checked in for the Lakers. Post is checked in for the Warriors. Now here's Hayes. Still without a bucket. Pass to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Curry with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Basket's good. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Here's Smart. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Here's Laravia. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Pajemski grabs the board.
That's how you want to see them crash to glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Yeah, fearless play from Curry inside. Going up against tough defense and getting fouled while shooting.
And that one falls for Curry.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Melton. And so Curry nails both of them.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
From deep, here's Doncic. Drops in the 3. Doncic has got 5.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heel.
Nails it from 3. And the Warriors lead by 9.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
I think Luka likes getting into it with the defense. I mean, just embracing the physicality.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Doncic.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
He's perfect from the line this time.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
From deep. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Pass to post. And here's Butler outside. He can't hit that time. Lakers trail by 7. Left side, Vanderbilt. Laravia outside. Doncic against Curry. Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Now here's Smart, guarded closely. Great D that time from Podziemski. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Curry passes to Butler. Deflected.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here. But he's battling, continuing to fight.
Vanderbilt finds Smart. Hayes with a screen on Curry. Pass to Doncic. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the floor for the Warriors. Quentin Post out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Horford in at the center position. Now here's Reeves. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Count that one. Post has got his second basket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the score by Golden State. Vanderbilt, a screen on Melton. Reeves finds Vanderbilt, and Vanderbilt slams it in.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
The Warriors lead by 7. Horford outside. Outside Butler. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Butler's got his second basket on the night.
Keep somebody on Butler. If you lose track of him, he'll nail shots like that.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Reeves. Hayes with a screen on Melton. Smart outside. Misses the 3. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Now Horford. Butler up top. And stolen by Reeves. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Warriors lead by 9. Pass to Butler. Out to the wing. From deep, Melton. Rebound by the Lakers.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly. Rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he's shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Kennard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Porzingis has checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Melton. Outside Butler. Porzingis sets a screen. And the Warriors miss again.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Laravia. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. The Warriors lead by 6. Right side, Butler. There's the triple. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Laravia. And the 3 off target. The Warriors have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Podziemski. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The first one falls. Second free throw, no good. Lakers trail by 7. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. That free throw misses. Good on the second one. LaRavia outside. Pass to Reeves. Outside Vanderbilt. Now Kennard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Butler surveying the floor. Back to Porzingis. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Luka Doncic is checked in for Kennard.
And, you know, when healthy, Porzingis is a problem, man. I mean, this guy is so hard to match up against because of his skill and his size.
Now here's LaRavia. 11 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And he also contributed a couple blocks, too. Just a glimpse at the impact he had on defense. They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Doncic with it. Defended by Pajemski. Doncic, no good.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Back to Moody. Now here's Butler. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Some really aggressive play that time from Porzingis, refusing to back off of his shot and able to draw the foul.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
James is checked in for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Reeves. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry, he's checked in for post. Both free throws good from Porzingis.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Kristaps Porzingis. Doncic outside. Over Curry. And it's Doncic missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set that foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Vanderbilt against Butler to the inside. Porzingis in the post. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And what about all of his blocks? I mean, he intimidated shooters all game long.
Now here's LaRavia. 9-point game. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
James attacking. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Yeah, protecting the rim. Porzingis, one of the best in the league at that.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ayton's checked in. Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. And here's Doncic outside. Tries again. And Ayton with the lay-in. Ayton's got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Counted from distance. And the Warriors lead by 8.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Now here's LaRavia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Now here's Podziemski. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
Here's LaRavia, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
You know, they're working the outside game more than they did in the first quarter. The balanced approach seems to be paying off.
Melton, he's checked in for the Warriors.
1 shot.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
The Warriors lead by 5. Outside Moody. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
And so it's the Lakers with it. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
first in blocks. And this is a team that moves the rock. Second in assists in the NBA. They're fun to watch with their ability to rotate the basketball.
And you got to be careful shooting on this team. They are #1 in blocks because they have an innate timing for when to rise up and contest shots. Here's Laravia. 7 points in the game. James outside. 6 on the shot clock. Horford pulls it in.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Pass to Curry. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Doncic, count it!
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside Curry. Up and over Doncic. Curry's shot is off. Lakers trail by 7. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Now, here is James. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. And it's Doncic missing. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Moody. The 3-ball. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Melton outside. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's Curry for 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Laravia passes to Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
The Warriors lead by 6. Curry with it. Last game, 26 points for him. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Curry's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Working that in-between area, Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Doncic against Curry. Ayton passes to Laravia. And there's James from the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Curry surveys. It's stolen. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Steve Kerr. Coach, a good start for you guys, but not quite as effective in the second quarter. Cause for concern?
No, I thought we played well. We came out and played tough defense and got out and ran, moved the ball. We didn't knock down a ton of shots, but I like the quarter overall.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, let's be honest. They haven't taken this game seriously, and the score just reflects it.
Yeah, shooting below 30% from 3.
30?
The joke. Yeah, that's what I said. The joke is definitely on them thus far.
Sheesh.
And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Lakers trail by 8. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half.
As they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now here's Doncic. Unloads. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors lead by 11. Pass to Curry. Takes a 3. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Offensive rebound. Ayton. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Curry passes to Porzingis. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Hachimura. Misses off the right iron. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And here's Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. Here's James. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And he's got such great hands. Ayton corrals rebounds and doesn't lose his touch on follow-ups.
Outside Moody. Pass to Green. Outside Butler. The 3. Doncic pulls down the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Monday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for their matchup with the Nuggets, on paper, they should be expected to come away with a win. However, this might be one of those trap games if they aren't fully engaged.
Curry, a screen on Reeves. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. A 12-point game. Pass to Ayton. From the arc. Hauled in by Curry.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. Rebounded by the Lakers. And here's Reeves. He's got 5. To the middle. The Warriors pull it in. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Curry. Oh, Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. The fourth spot held by the Warriors.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Back to Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
He gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
The Warriors lead by 12. Outside Moody. Butler on the wing. Hachimura covering. Butler's shot is good. Butler's got his third bucket of the night.
Takes some handles for Butler to get the look he wants. Fun to see him create off the dribble like that.
It's James on the wing. And Ayton with the stuff. And he's now got the double-double.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Here's Moody, following the score by Los Angeles. James, outside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
The Warriors lead by 9. Outside, Green. Pass to Butler. There's the three. And Ayton pulls it down. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. James passes to Hachimura. And here's Doncic. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Outside Reeves. Here's Doncic. 18 points for him. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Porzingis. On the wing, Curry. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting one.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. LaRavia is subbed in for Reeves.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Curry, no good. Lakers trail by 17. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Curry. And it's Doncic missing.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Here's Porzingis. And the Warriors miss again. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. Pass to Hachimura. Screen by James. They need this. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. Free throw good. Hachimura.
Yeah, you could sum up Rui Hachimura by calling him a pro's pro, a hard worker, and a guy that just continues to add value to his team.
Now here's Podziemski. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Really left him alone that time. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Wow, he's so composed. Luka knows that he's going to get hit and keeps his balance to get the inside score.
And here are the Warriors now. Pass to Porzingis. On the wing, Green. Outside Curry. Here's Porzingis. Clock at 6. Now here's Podziemski. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
And they've been strong defensively. They're third in the league in steals this season. You can't relax against them. They're looking to force mistakes and cause turnovers on every possession.
And they have to be pleased with their low turnover rate. It's the best in the league because they are fantastic at maintaining control. Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. Reeves comes in for Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Doncic. Now here's Reeves. Defended by Podziemski. Pass to LaRavia. Fires the three. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. It's good. Podziemski's got 6 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now Reeves. 5 points in the game. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And this is just really sloppy play. It's part of why they're trailing.
It may not sound like a bunch, but those turnovers are cumulative. Already 5 points given up off turnovers this quarter.
Now here's Curry. 37 points for him. Pass to Podziemski. And here's Curry. Here's Porzingis. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Outside Reeves. Reeves with a screen on Butler. Back to Reeves. And he throws it down with one hand.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it.
Sometimes that's all you need.
The Warriors lead by 17. Here's Butler. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Smart. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pajemski's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Porzingis against Hayes. Blocked! Vanderbilt with it, averaging around 5 points a game. On the wing, Reeves. Here's LaRavia. Off the mark there with a 3. Well, the Warriors shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Butler on the wing. Green, a screen. On the wing, Green. Hits a 3-pointer. Green's got 8 here in this quarter.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
A minute 15 left to play in the third. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
LaRavia passes to Hayes. Reeves finds Hayes. 5 on the clock. And it's Smart missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Butler. Pass to Curry from downtown. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got 40 points. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Reeves. And here's Hayes. Now here's Smart. Goes up on the wing. Porzingis grabs the board.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
And it's Butler with the jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Warriors on top, just dominating this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for the Warriors, Brandon Pajemski out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Quentin Post, and it's Moody in at the small forward position. And that one's good. Melton.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Smart looking around. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Melton. Inside, Post. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Nice pass from Melton. Solid job at getting it to his teammates.
Melton against Reeves. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And, you know, different things go into that. winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Here's LaRavia. Off target with the three.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Porzingis with a screen on Smart. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shooting two.
And he makes a first. And the Warriors make some changes. Horford comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And Payton is subbed in for Moody. So he gets them both. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
And the Warriors shooting 55% for the game so far. Fires it from 18, and they pick up 2.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
LaRavia with a screen. Smart for 3. Horford pulls it in.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Payton passes to Melton, and there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Kennard comes in for Reeves, and Doncic has subbed in for Smart. From deep, Melton. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Here's Hayes, and finished off by Hayes.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Now here's Podziemski, tightly guarded for 3. And the Warriors miss again. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Hayes up top. LaRavia outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Kennard for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Melton. Oh, nice D from Kennard.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
And here's Podziemski. Horford finds Melton. 3-pointer off the mark.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Hayes, the pass to Doncic. Kennard outside. And here's Doncic, guarded by Post. The Warriors pull it in. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
Hayes, the pass to Kennard. Here's Doncic, defended by Podziemski. Clock at 4. From deep, here's Doncic. Warriors with the rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Left side Pajemski. And the shot goes in.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Los Angeles. James is checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for LaRavia. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Kennard. On defense, the Warriors. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And here are the Warriors now. Melton outside. Right side, Payton. Back to Melton. 5 to shoot. Horford, a screen on Reeves. From deep, Melton. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Reeves against Melton. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Outside Payton. Pass to Melton. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
First one falls for him.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Melton drops them both.
You know, with Melton, you get a lot. You get floor spacing, steals. He can play both guard positions. And he's a good rebounder for his size, too.
Doncic up top, defended by Pajemski. Doncic passes to James. Just 5 to shoot. Fade away. And the shot goes down.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
Down low. Horford can't hit.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
To the middle. Horford. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Reeves has no fear at all going against the big guys, drawing the foul there because he's fearless.
And that one falls for Reeves.
Reeves continues to prove just how valuable he is. I mean, he's a guy that does a little bit of everything to help you win.
And so Reeves nails both of them.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Outside Payton. Back to Melton. Jacks up a three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Al Horford.
Gotta be careful how you guard Ayton. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls.
And he can't get the first one. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Payton with it, now guarded by Ayton. Melton outside. Horford, a screen on Reeves. From deep, Melton. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Deflects the pass. Pass to Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Setting the table for his teammates, James enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Now here's Podziemski, guarded by Doncic. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Well, Los Angeles shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. It's James on the wing, guarded by Post. James with the ball. He's against Post. Shot's good by James.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Takes a 13-footer. The shot by Podziemski, no good. The Lakers have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Can't hit that one.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Doncic outside. There's a screen. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Podziemski. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Ayton. Horford can't hit. Los Angeles shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ayton. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Doncic, good.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Stephen Curry.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
The Warriors shooting around 42% as we continue play in the fourth quarter. Horford, a screen on Reeves. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
James outside. Three-pointer, no good. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Pajemski, guarded by Doncic. Now Pajemski. Melton outside. The three is up. Hachimura with a rebound. Here's Doncic. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Stephen, another quality win. Is this one you can build on?
For sure. We're trying to create momentum. We understand what it takes to win a championship and put a nice little streak together, playing against some great teams. That's only going to continue. Great challenges for us to kind of focus in on.
Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Stephen Curry.